Everybody, welcome. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be doing Tortoise and the Hare Tortoise. So what this basically means is it's challenge mode from the previous one, from the previous week, but instead of us being super fast, the ghost is super slow. No, wait, instead of us being super fast, we are super slow. So we are at, I believe, 75% speed. Let's double check that. Yes, we are at 75% speed, and the ghost is going to be at 150% speed, so it's going to be really fast. So hopefully we can identify it pretty easily, but it has to be done in Grafton, which, from experience and from the rework, is actually majorly difficult these days. So let's get through it and identify this ghost. Right, so we have our breaker in the back room. And let's see, Keith Wilson means it's not going to be a Banshee or a Diane, since Banshee and Dianes have to be female. Let's take the camera in 4 orbs. We'll take the EMF and we'll take a flashlight this time because Grafton is really dark. And we can actually take this to go. Now, although I'm not really into headlamps, it's really useful here in case you like forget your flashlight somewhere. So let's go ahead and walk through first floor and see if we can find some, let's see, ghost orbs. Before that, just let me double check that my mic is on and double check that I can actually see you guys. All right. All right, there we go. Now let's go for the ghost orb. Oh man, it is so creepy in this place. So first things first, we are going to turn on the breaker and theoretically not die. If you look carefully over there, that is a hiding spot. And looks like there's no... Oh no. Okay, so this is kind of a good thing, because since it's in this room, that means it's really close. The only issue is that it can play with the breaker and, well, turn it off as much as it wants. Okay, so we're going to keep the EMF over here, and we'll keep our flashlight here too, like so. Oh, and the bonus here. Oh, that is actually really lucky. So because it's challenge mode, probably not going to do a perfect. We'll save the perfects for when we do our actual investigations. Go. And one more light to turn on, which is this. Now, the problem with Grafton, which is not a problem by the way, I'm just saying it's kind of annoying, but also it's really cool. Grafton itself, save for 2 rooms, every single room is weather dependent. So, because there's holes everywhere in the house, what that means is 2 of the rooms are completely sealed, so they aren't affected by the weather, whereas the rest of the rooms are affected by the weather. So, the rooms that are affected by the weather can basically be as low as 5 degrees Celsius. Just because if it's snowing, the base temperature of snow the base weather temp of snow is, oh man, that's kind of scary, is 5 degrees Celsius. So it's really difficult to tell where the ghost is in this house. That's why when you get ghost orbs, it's always a really good thing. Okay, so we're gonna put, oh, it's no hiding space here either. That's gonna make it even more difficult. Okay, let's put this down, and we'll do spirit box right away. Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? What's your name? Are you here? Are you here? Alright, so I've done that about, I believe, 6 or 7 times, and nothing. So, we're gonna say it's just ghost orbs, no spirit box, and hopefully we get dots. So, Kimi Obake, Raiju, Revenant, They, Yurei. It's really quiet, by the way. So it makes me think it's probably an Obake or Hantu. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Yurei also had a rework. I've been doing investigations, and the earliest knowledge I have of Yureis is that they slam doors, right? They just slam doors. That was their ability last time I checked. And since the door touches have been reworked, I'm not fully aware of how Yurei abilities work right now. The only thing I know is that the Yurei has to fully open or close a door. So there's that. And I'm trying to get rid of my photo camera. Bring in salt. So there's that. So I assume they can still close the exit door. And because and do they still slam doors? That's my question to all of you. Do Ure still slam doors fully? Like out of nowhere, right? Like the Ure touch, as we've known it before. Do they still do that? Or is it just simply closing the door, whether it's softly or hard? That is my question, and hopefully you all know the answer. So it hasn't written in a book. I have to be careful too, because I believe footprints can go underneath the leaves. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 17? It moved already. Oh, man. Okay, so I think I told you all last stream that before you put salt down, always double check the ghost room. Because if it moves, well, you've wasted your salt. Hopefully it hasn't moved far. I've had a ghost move across, like, the house before. Super frustrating to deal with. Oh, hopefully it's not here, in what was the laundry room previously. Reason being is because this place is really tiny. And I don't know if it connects here. I believe this is, actually, I don't know what this room is called anymore. Maybe the library? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so there's no orbs. This is actually a problem. It may have one upstairs, which I don't particularly enjoy. Yeah. I'm gonna have to check upstairs now. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going up. And nothing yet. Wait, what? Wait, what light does this turn on? Oh, it hits this light too, okay. Well, that's kind of handy. I don't see any orbs. Oh no. Maybe it's in here. Right, doesn't appear to be here either. Oh boy, this is actually, there's a risk that it went straight into the attic. And it's a risk because the attic is really far from the entrance. And there's this room here too. I've never known. First time I played this, I didn't even know this room existed. So it drove me crazy trying to figure where the ghost was. Okay, so far there's no ghost all across the first floor. And it doesn't appear to be on the second floor either, so the only room left is the attic. Just turn off my mic here. Turn on the light too, so I don't lose sanity. Wait a second. Where's the ghost? Okay, I'm gonna assume the ghost orb went into hiding, and by that I mean it's floating within like an object or something. I'm gonna leave the second floor hallway light on while I go back down and see if I can figure out where the ghost is. Usually when a ghost changes room, they don't go that far. Maybe like one or two adjacent rooms away, but never to the point where it was at. Oh, that's my salt, okay. Never to the point where they're maybe like 3 floors away, or I guess 2 floors. I think that's the max number of floors you can deal with, unless you're in Point Hope, of course. Okay, I have no idea where this ghost went, so let's do a run through the rest of the first floor again. Maybe the orb did go into hiding. Oh, I didn't check the mannequin room. Okay, let's see. Are you in here? Let's turn on the light too. My electronics are buzzing, so that's kind of unsettling. Okay, like I said, I'm not fully aware of how everything works here. So, I guess it's not in here. Is this a hiding spot? Oh, it's a bookshelf. I heard something. Okay. Yes, I have no idea where the ghost is now. So that's unfortunate. Oh, that buzzing is the light. Okay. I'm going to have to use a thermo now. There's no choice in this. Light switch. Not the one I want. This one? No. The middle one. There we go. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to use the thermo now to figure out where the ghost is. Because apparently, yeah, it's definitely not here. If it was here, it would have stepped in a stall at some point. Okay, so we're at 18 degrees Celsius. 16. Okay, we just need to find any room that is under 5. Or even at 5. Below 10, preferably. Okay, so now we're gonna check the mannequin room, utility, and I believe it's the library. I don't fully know if this room is separated from that room. I've not studied this map. Okay, so it's not in here. Not in here either. Did it actually go to the second floor? Wait, I turned the slide off, right? I'm gonna assume I didn't. I mean, alright, so I'm gonna assume the ghost is actually on the second floor, and it did change rooms to another floor. What would be ideal would be please, just please, turn on a light somewhere. 22. 17. Basically, we're hovering in temps around 17 to 22. Alright, since it's Grafton, when the breaker goes off, immediately turn it back on. Your sanity can go down pretty quick. I believe Grafton is a medium map, so that has a higher sanity drain than the typical normal house maps we go to. Wait, what? There you go. Alright, so we've got Ghost Orb, and so far no freezing anywhere. Well, cold temperatures. That kind of ambient noise throws me off. Just because you can't tell, right? Unless you play this map a lot, it's hard to tell what the sounds are, and there are a lot of sounds here. An absurd amount. Although I do like it, it does fit the whole I guess broken down farmhouse vibe. Okay, it did go straight to the attic. That's insane. Like I've said, I've never had a ghost actually go through multiple floors, and we did get freezing. Look at Huntley, Rev, Hare. Yeah, so I've never had a ghost go through multiple floors in order to change a room. Like, so this is actually a first. Okay, we're getting closer to what ghost it is. If we have a cursed object, we can actually do a hunt right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna check out Tybane's cheat sheet because I don't use it like 90% of the time, but in places where I don't really understand, like Grafton right now, right? I will actually use it, as well as if I can't remember what a ghost actually like a ghost tell, for instance, I would use it. Generally, I don't need to. Oh, Grafton's a small map. Apologies. But generally, I don't need to use it. So that's a good thing in my opinion. Okay, let's see. Cursed objects. So there are 3 on the first floor. So we're gonna look for the monkey paw, tarot card, and the voodoo doll right now. But before that, let us first eat some sanity, or drink some sanity. It is really quiet right now. And we're at 57%, so every ghost, I believe, hunts at 50%. Yes, they all do. Okay, so let's get an incense. Actually, wait. Sanity med first. Then we'll take an incense with us in case our sanity gets down too far. And then, what did I say? Oh, we're going to look for cursed objects. So I'm going to take 2 incenses with me. And yeah, let's go. Actually, no. Let's take a crucifix with me in case it, maybe it roams down and then does an event and then immediately hunts afterwards, right? You don't want that to happen to you. So it'd be good practice to always have a crucifix when you're using a cursed object. Okay, so in here we have monkey paw. Should be on over here. Okay, I don't see it anywhere. Now I've never used cursed objects in Grafton yet, so I don't know exactly where they are. Oh, voodoo doll should be somewhere here. Is that a monkey paw? Oh, that's not a monkey paw. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, so we have no monkey paw or voodoo doll here, when I can tell. Mind you, I could be blind. Very likely I am, but I don't see it anywhere. And there should be tarot cards. I'm assuming they're on the desk, that they would be on the desk, because that would make the most sense. I guess not. Okay, so that'd be interesting if this was a hiding spot. We're gonna go 2nd floor. Actually, we're gonna go outside first. I don't need to look at the map again. Okay, so master bedroom is the mirror. And there's a summoning circle in the child bedroom. That's what it's called. That room I told you about that I completely forgot about. And then we have the Ouija board in the attic with the ghost. So let's go upstairs. Check for the haunted mirror first. In a haunted mirror, I saw a picture, and it should be on like a chest or something. See, there's that chest, but I don't think that's it. It's like right against the wall, so I guess there's no haunted mirror. Yeah, I assume it was supposed to be right there. No, just a hat. Or no, wait, it may have been right here. I may have misunderstood the picture. Okay, so now we're gonna go look for the summoning circle. If I had a tier 3 crucifix, I could just put a crucifix there, but that would actually defeat the purpose of what we're doing. Alright, so do we have a summoning circle? No. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to it being a Ouija board, which is fine, right? Having, being able to play hide and seek is, I guess, okay. Okay, see, it's on desks or something whenever you're looking for something. Music box up here, right? Yeah. And over here? No. Okay, so unless I completely missed a cursed object, it is the Ouija board. Okay, let's double. Nope. Get over there. Okay, I assume whenever it makes that sound, it actually has touched me, so that's kind of annoying. And it is the Ouija board. Alright. Now, is it still in this room? Yeah, okay. So... oh, it's broken. So that's actually a hiding spot, but since it's broken, we can't use it. So we're gonna go into the, what's it called? The master bedroom and use the Ouija board. And then we'll just listen from there. Right here. Now, I've had issues with hiding spots like this where unless you're really deep in, like, say right here, like right here, the ghost will see you, right? Because if it ever roams up to there, you're in a hiding spot, right? But you can still be caught because you're still going to be in its line. You're still in its line of sight. So be very careful in hiding spots that are open like this. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. Thank you. Okay. Now let's listen carefully. We are listening to see if it is Hantu, Rev, or Yurei. Just from what I can hear, it sounds normal. That sounds pretty normal. Okay, so the problem with that was I couldn't hear when it first started, but it did sound like it was sprinting every now and again. And it did sound like it was going down the stairs and up and down, right? So that would affect its speed. Now the thing about Hontus is that the room temperature affects its speed. That's the thing about them. So because of their ghost room always being the coldest, they're always going to be sprinting in there. Whereas every other room will be, depending if the lights are on or off, will be weather dependent. And in this case, the rooms that it can access are weather dependent. Means it will be lower. Oh, and it's also at 150% speed. I forgot about that. So that was definitely like normal-ish speed. So we're gonna assume it's Hantu. Actually, I just realized this. So it definitely can't be a Yurei because at 150% speed, it's gonna be really fast. It's going to be like twins fast, I believe, something like, or even let's see, Bay fast maybe. Now, Revenant, that's pretty slow. So what we can do, let's see, it might actually be Revenant. Now here, I'm a little jumbled right now. So this is what we can do. We can go back inside. We can go ahead and go into a hiding spot and keep it dark. From there, we can call the ghost, and if it speeds up psychotically, then it would instantly be a Revenant. Now I want to double check hiding spots. So just give me 1 secondo. And in the child's bedroom, there's a closet in there. Hopefully it's open. As well as in the upstairs hallway, there is a hiding spot behind a chair. Which, if you played original Grafton, there used to be a hiding spot like that. It was unofficial. Wait, I believe it was an unofficial hiding spot back then. But we'll see. I want to check this room first because it's going to be easy to call the ghost if it comes down and go straight into hiding spot without getting killed. Is there a light switch in here? No. Okay, so closet is right here. Excellent, it's open. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to sit in here. And when it starts hunting, oh wait, there's a crucifix up there. So, oh my goodness. Oh, this is a death zone. So if you ever try and loop it here, you're dead. Yes, sir. Now I don't believe this counts as sanity drain prevention, but might. Let's put that there, and we'll grab the crucifix from the attic. Okay, now we can wait for it to start hunting. Truthfully, it probably won't take super long. So hopefully that's the case. It's a small map, of course, but even then, it's okay. Let's see. I'm looking currently in Tybane's cheat sheet and seeing if, let's see, there's a room that has a light in it, and it does. So I guess this does count as a light source. Interesting. Yeah. Fast. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so we're just gonna turn this light on and wait for our sanity to drain. There we go. Room light's off and that lamp is on. I just want the lamp on just solely for the reason of being able to see, right? So once it starts hunting, I'll be right here. It'll go down the stairs eventually and I'll call it. And if it starts sprinting, then we know it's a Revenant. But if it maintains its speed the whole time coming towards us, it's automatically a Hantu. As for Yurei, I don't believe it's a Yurei. So, I just don't believe it's a Yurei. That was too low for 150% ghost that normally moves at 100%. There we go. Oh, it's totally a Rev. That is really fast. Okay, so that was totally a Rev. You could tell, because as soon as I called it, that was really short, but that's a good thing. So, what a Rev's tell is that during a hunt, it is really slow, like Dio slow, but that's under presumption that it has not detected you. The second it detects you, it instantly speeds up and it starts sprinting, just as you heard just now, and just as you've seen too. So that's what you have to worry about when it comes to revs. And that's how we know it's a rev and not a Hantu. A Hantu never speeds up in line of sight, nor does when it detects you will it ever speed up. And a Hare also maintains its normal speed. Okay, so we know it's a revenant. What was its other? Oh, ghost writing. Yeah, we could have used ghost writing to fully confirm that it was revenant, but with these 3 ghosts, it's far simpler to do a cursed hunt. And since it's challenge mode, we're not really focusing solely on taking our sweet time. That we're just focusing on clearing this quickly so we can go back to the normal investigations we normally do. Yeah. I don't believe they're, yeah. It'd be nice to throw cameras inside, but it wouldn't make sense lore-wise. And there we go. Okay, so ghost orbs with the video camera. Then we have EMF in case we detect it, and then we're going to actually let's put the ultraviolet away because we can get this pretty easily by dropping salt once we find the ghost room. We'll take the thermo though. As you've seen, when we found ghost orbs, it was great. We found it, but later on, the ghost orbs vanished and went into the attic, and it took a long time to figure out where the ghost is because of that. So having the thermo on hand in cases of vanishing, in case of a ghost changing its favorite room, is super useful. But first, I forgot to check the breaker. And by that, I mean the breaker location. Oh, in the same spot. Alright, that's good. And Betty White. Betty White? That's an actress, isn't she? Like, she's actually a really funny actress. I believe she died, though. If I am remembering her name correctly, she was amazingly funny. She's like an amazingly funny grandma. Alright, turn on the lights as we walk, and hopefully we see some orbs somewhere. Okay, so far, no orbs. Walking into your living room here. Let's check the kitchen. We have 0 orbs. Let's go turn on the light. Go. And hopefully it's in here again. I don't know what this room is called. It's probably utility room, but maybe it's not. Alright, so this time we don't have any orbs in here. It's actually called, oh, it is called the utility room. Okay, look at that. I feel smarter already. And our hiding spot is still alive and well, and that is behind the fridge. I don't know, like here. Okay, there are no orbs anywhere so far. We have the mannequin room, the workroom. Oh, and I just looked at a map, and the library and the downstairs bathrooms, that's the bathroom, and that is the library, are separate rooms. Okay, and we have no orbs, although I do worry that the orbs can be behind all of these mannequins. So we'll assume there's no orbs here. Orbs hidden around here. Oh, okay, let's go through the library. Turn on the lights. As usual, when we are done with the room, like, I was just checking if that was like a place I can hide, but not. So like I said, as soon as we're done with the room, we can go ahead and just turn off the lights. Because I believe small houses have a max number of lights equal to 9, and once you hit that threshold, all the light switches just get shut off. Okay, so unfortunately there is no ghost on the first floor. Oh, and we're done with the living room, so let's turn off the lights here. Oh, yeah, I thought the lights turned off for a second. So, I don't believe this can be a ghost room, right? And it can be a ghost room. Okay. Actually pretty scary for a ghost room. Hallways generally are scary. Ghost rooms. Okay, so nothing in the child's room. How about the upstairs washroom? Oh, did I see that correctly? No, I didn't. That was just the outside light. Okay, so I don't see any orbs in here either. Mind you, even though we are looking for orbs, it doesn't mean there are going to be orbs. Oh, cold breath. Okay, so it did an event. Why can't I turn the light on? That was creepy. It did something here. Oh, EMF 5, okay. We know it's in here, and we know it's EMF 5 now. And it's not freezing. It's still too early for freezing, so it could still be freezing. Now, let's take this video camera and see if there are any orbs floating around. If there are, that's going to speed up the investigation. And unfortunately, there are no orbs anywhere. That's too bad. But at least we know we can rule out a mimic. Okay, so we have EMF 5 and no ghost orbs. Let's go outside and start working on what we can bring up. Now, when I heard that ghost howling, it sounded like it was beginning to hunt. That's why I dropped the video camera and ran for my life. Yeah, that was the EMF 5 right there. I can see its activity. It was activity strength level of 4. So, yeah, it's not obvious unless you understand how this works, what these lines actually mean. All right, so we can go ahead and take in salt. And we can check for a wraith right now, and then we could drop. We can do a spirit box too, just in case like it decides to roam away. A spirit box is a little bit harder to get versus. Actually, no. Ghost running is harder to get. So let's put ghost running away. We'll take the book. Check my sanity. 85%. Okay, so we're not in any real danger from any of these ghosts, because none of them will be able to hunt above 70%. And I think all of them can hunt at 50% minus a Galu, maybe? When it's hit by a protective item, I believe. And that would be the salt, so I have to be careful. I don't fully, since Galu is still a new ghost for me, I don't fully understand its hunt thresholds. Okay, so this be a perfect spot for it? Maybe. Okay, let's double check it's still here, because last time I put salt down and it actually moved to a different room. Okay, so it's still 2.7. Turn on a light, can't be a mirror. And it is in this room, so that's okay. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. We'll do that. Now, here's something I learned about Agale, though, in a previous investigation. When it steps in salt, it changes its state, right? So it becomes, I believe, enraged. And when it's enraged, it won't step in salt anymore. Like, the salt will no longer be disturbed. So, if it steps in salt, and we have a motion sensor over another piece of salt, and we see it get triggered, but the salt isn't disturbed, we can just say it's a Galu right there. So let's go ahead and grab probably 1 motion sensor. That will be more than enough. And we'll take the spirit box with us and dots. You can roll a few ghosts. Not overly active. Fascinating. Yeah, let's take another sanity med. And we'll take camera too. Do we actually need the camera? We do need something for a Gorio check. And then we can also check maybe, it could potentially be a shade, so that's something we have to watch for. If we get ghost running, it does exclude a lot of ghosts. So maybe. We gotta check for ultraviolet too. We'll take the Cruci just for safety assurances. We should be at 100% sanity, so this is taking sanity in there is more of a precautionary method, right? Like setting it up in case of our sanity going down for whatever reason. Maybe it does like 4 events and hits me in a row, right? Now it's I instantly lose 40% sanity if that happens. Assuming it's not an Oni. If it's an Oni, I would have lost, let's see, 60% sanity. Okay, so it has not stepped in any salt. It's like it's just walking around here, and that's it. It could actually be a wraith. They'll have that. Okay, put that there. Oh, and I did say oops, I'm sorry. I did say we were going to grab more sensors. My apologies. We'll throw this down, and we'll do spirit box, and we'll go back for the motion sensor. Are you here? Are you here? How old are you? What's your name? Are you friendly? Okay. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? What's your name? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? What's your name? Okay. That's actually a good thing to know. If this is on, then the ghost won't answer you. Are you here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? That is actually really good to know. Okay, so we both learned something today, and that is if any light source is on in a room, and in this case that I don't even know what it's called. I believe that that lantern is on, then it won't do spirit box. It won't give you a response. I've always just fully assumed that it was if a room light is on that the ghost won't give you spirit box response. I wonder now though, is it only for lanterns that would prevent a spirit box response, or let's say in Tanglewood, would a lamp prevent a spirit box response? Oh, we know it can't be shade, so it really is driving more towards being a wraith, just because there have been no disturbed salts. I believe this is EMF, or Tier 2 motion sensors. Hopefully it is, because that'll make it a lot easier to figure. It'll just make it easier because it has sound. Whereas Tier 1 motion sensors, they don't have any sounds, so you have to actually watch them in order to know. But this does really feel like it's a wraith. As you can tell, like there's no salt being stepped on at all. So I'll put it right here. Yeah, we'll just hang out here, and it should be dots if it actually is a ghost, a wraith. I just need to see you move once. Let's double check that it's still in this room. Hopefully it is. 3.1. Okay, so it is still here. Okay, we're gonna stand here because okay, we're gonna stand right here. The reason being is because the wraiths have an ability which allows them to teleport to your current location anywhere on the map. And that doesn't matter if you're on, like, say, the 5th floor of Point Hope and the ghost room is on the main floor. It can still teleport all the way up to you. It doesn't teleport back to this room after its ability, it walks back. As far as I know, that's an assumption, and I'm unclear on whether that's the case. What the heck was that? It sounded like it was walking. No, like it sounded like it closed the exit door. Okay. Well, the wraith is here somewhere because the room is still cold. I just don't know where the heck it is. Oh, temperature's going up. Oh no, did it move? No, the temperature's still pretty low. Oh no. Temps looks like they're increasing. dang it. It's going up. It left the room. Shoot. Okay, so it's not in here anymore. So not all hope is not lost, by the way. We just need to, I don't know, we can wait it out, like maybe about a minute or two, and then start looking for the ghost room from that point. The reason being is because we need the ghost room, its new ghost room, to cool off, and then we can put more salt in there, and then we can put more sensors down. So I don't think it was twins, by the way, because it was in this room for quite a while, and it would have been frozen already, and it would have written in a book. It actually just left this room, so you can assume it's not any of these two. Now this ghost writing, just because it hasn't written it yet, while it was gone, doesn't mean it couldn't be ghost writing. But I just don't feel like it would be ghost writing. This is a feeling that I have. So we're gonna have to find out where the ghost room is now. And why am I still getting cold breath in here? I guess it's temperature dependent rather than whether ghost has cooled the room down enough. Alright, so turn this off. I can't be sure whether it's in this room, just because it's a weather dependent room. Oh, no way. Actually, looks like it's the upstairs hallway. And the reason for that is because as soon as I went downstairs, the temperatures started hovering around 10 degrees Celsius, but upstairs hallway, it was 4 degrees and below. So I'm going to assume it's there. We should see a drop in temps right as we get to the top here. Oh, 1.9. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it is here. Let's bring the motion sensors here first, and then we'll put salt down to basically cover this, to cover the sensors. One here. Put one right here. Oh, that's me. And I guess we put down one right here. Yeah, it's definitely here. It's roaming around. Let's grab a salt and put it down. We don't need more than one. All we need are 3 salt piles. And we'll also bring in another dots too. Maybe we'll get dots at the same time. And that'll basically just tell us it's wraith right away without us having to wait for it to step on the salt. That is a massive spike. That does not mean EMF 5, by the way, so don't get tricked into believing that. But it does push it towards being EMF 5. You still have to test, of course. You can't just assume. And we'll take an incense, just in case, right? Sanity looks like 80-ish. So it's not going to hunt. Here we go. Where's that sensor? There. And the next one is here. If you're not aware of the rate test, you need to set a motion sensor, preferably tier 2. And then, from there, you just need to wait for one to go off. If the motion sensor gets triggered and the salt is not disturbed, it indicates that it is a wraith, because wraiths cannot interact with salt piles, no matter the tier. Oh, please don't have changed rooms. 4.9 or 2.3. Ideally, even if it changed rooms, it would be nice if it did its ability on me. Okay, it doesn't look like it changed rooms. It does look like it's quieting down though. Again. Okay, let's go and oh wait, I was gonna go out and grab another dots, but the other dots is in the master bedroom here. That's an event. Okay, that means it's going to walk back this way. Yeah, okay, see? Yeah, perfect. As you can see, no salt was disturbed, and that just indicates it is a wraith. Perfect. Okay, hopefully these challenges aren't going on super long. I don't believe so. And it's, shockingly, I would assume that a tortoise and the hare challenge, where you're the tortoise, would be a lot more stressful, but interestingly enough, it's not. It's really chill. Like, we're going through Grafton pretty easily. Like, from my previous experience where I've always had issues in Grafton.
Welcome back.
Alright, we just need to do one more, and we have completed Grafton challenge mode, and then we can go back to our house maps. Right, orb checks. Oh, right. This, and EMF, right? We're gonna go with that kind of setup to start with. Orbs, EMF reading, and then check for freezing in case we don't find orbs. And the headlamp because, well, I don't really like taking flashlights in. It's an extra slot that could otherwise be used for your equipment. And that is why I don't like taking in flashlights. The only issues with headlamps is that, oh shoot, oh, dang it, I forgot to check where the breaker is. Now the only issues I have with headlamps and headgear in general is that you have to hold the button. I don't particularly like that because there is about a 1 to 2 second delay. I don't know the exact delay value, but there is that delay, which if you're not quick enough and the ghost starts hunting, you'll be detected because it still counts as an electronic. So I kind of wish they would just instead of having it be a hold button, a hold keybind, it would instead be a toggle. Oh, that sounds like a scream. So instead it would be a toggle. Make it a lot more useful and I guess less terrifying, right? Because the whole point of this game is to identify the ghost. And this is a hiding spot? Yes. Is to identify the ghost and mostly identify the ghost. Like, that is the main premise of this game. The jump scares, everything else comes after that. So, if I press R, for instance, like a keybind to R, my headlamp should turn off right away. Kind of like how you... Was that an orb? Orb? Or is that outside? Wait, hold on a second. But it looks like an orb, like right... Yeah, directly in the middle of the camera. It looked like an orb was floating, but that's, I guess, something outside. Fascinating. So, yeah, that's my headgear rant, kind of rant. Nothing too crazy, nothing overly critical. It's just a simple switch from hold to toggle would be great. Okay, so we still don't have any orbs floating around. So definitely not on the first floor. If we're going just solely by if there are orbs or not. So we're gonna check second floor now for the orbs. That wind sounds like it's screaming, by the way. Like there's a scream, like the same kind of scream you hear in Sunny Meadow. I don't see any orbs floating around. I'm gonna assume it's not there. Master bedroom. Okay. Now there could still be orbs. I could just be walking past it. Or no, there could still, the ghost could still be in the room. I could just be walking past its ghost room the whole time because it doesn't have orbs. Turn the lights in the hallway. So I have to keep that in mind. Hopefully it's not in the attic. It's not as tricky as going through Point Hope, but it's still going up 2 floors, which isn't the greatest. Nothing here. Alright, so definitely gonna check the attic now. light too. It doesn't appear that... Oh, hiding spot. It doesn't appear to have any orbs anywhere, so we're going to have to resort to thermo. Okay, 6.6. It might be up here. Like, we're going by weather temps now. Oops. We're going by weather temps, so it might actually be up here. I don't believe it would be, because I think at this point, temps should be below 5. Oh, there we go. We found it. Yeah. EMF 2. Okay, let's go down right away, and we'll get the UV. Yeah, I couldn't hear EMF from that, so I'm gonna, like, if it gave EMF 5, that'd be great, but we can always throw in 3 candlesticks and get EMF 5 that way. We'll try. Increase the odds of getting EMF 5 right away. So let's grab ultraviolet, here dots, and book. Should be enough. Our sanity is perfectly fine. That was not a lot of activity, by the way. Door touches, maybe Ure, but I think Ure requires a ghost orb. We'll check after I put the evidence down. And yeah, just because I don't want to miss the handprint. Okay, so no UV. Put that down here. And we'll put the book up here. Temperatures again. 1.6, okay. So we have no ultraviolet, there was no ghost orbs in here. And I don't know if that was EMF 5. And it is in this room because temps are below 5. And... oh. So, this, where I'm looking right now, that room, actually counts as the upstairs hallway room. You might be wondering what I'm doing. I'm just looking for a spot to put down my video camera. Here. Oh, that does not work. I'm sure I could probably get it to work like there. Yeah, look at that. That works. It's a little off kilter, but that's okay. Let's check temps again. Oh, we got freezing. Okay. Oh, it could be a shade. Now, you might be saying, how can it be a shade? It touched the door when you were in the room with it. It could have been in the upstairs hallway and then touched the door twice. That's why it could actually still be a shade. Now, if we had, like, say, firelight here and then it blew it out while we were in the room with it, then we could say it's not a shade, because from here to there, a ghost cannot interact. Its interaction range is, I think, shorter than the edge of this room to the upstairs hallway. Alright, so let's move this closer to the center. And we are now left with Twins Shade Oni Molroy. So we could bring in the spirit box, as well as, I don't believe anything else. The spirit box, and maybe another dots. It does scream shade just because, like, it's not touching this at all. So let's go with spirit box. And we'll bring in a crucifix while we're at it. Now, I have had Morois who were this kind of quiet, and it did feel like a shade, but after I got Spirit Box and identified it, it turned out to be a Moroi. And this does not scream Moroi whatsoever. That is really quiet, absurdly quiet even. Let's take another salt just to verify that there was no UV, right? And we'll take the Cruci, like I said. Okay. So we're gonna start with Spirit Box. I believe Shade also has Spirit Box. No, it doesn't. So we get Spirit Box and we know it's not a Shade. But we can double check for UV too. You're right in the book. What was gone? Okay. Now, oh, right. Check. That's actually still in here. Oh, see, it's a good thing I only threw one down. The temps have increased. Okay, maybe it went. So it could have went here into upstairs hallway, or it could have. Oh, temps have increased, or it could have went into the attic, which would not be great. No, it's not in the upstairs attic because it's warmer than it was last time I checked. 2.2 here. It might actually be here in the upstairs hallway. Let's check the other rooms around it. Oh, 22. Okay, that is really high. Definitely not in there. Okay, 21. Didn't close the door, right? No. It sounds like it closed the door. That's what scares me. Alright, so it's... I don't know what the heck it touched, but it did sound interesting. EMF 2. It may have just touched, maybe the closet door? Can I grab that? Oh, I can't. Okay. So, okay, hiding spot would be nowhere. Okay, that's okay. It's not like we're gonna need to hide, so that's fine. Let's just put this down right there, and we'll put dots right there. Now let's grab some salt and ultraviolet. We know it's okay. Yeah, it freaked me out. Okay, so it's around here somewhere. That's for sure. Oh. Okay, yeah, for sure. No ultraviolet. Wait, it did an event. Oh, it could have been in that room right there. Oh. And by that room, I mean the child bedroom. It could have been in there and did an event. Good. Wait, why do I have this? Oh, it ruined the book. Okay, Moroi or Shade. So now we're just doing a spirit box. Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? How old are you? What's your name? Are you here? Where? A Moroi. Yeah, like I said, a Moroi has been this quiet before, which is super interesting. And it didn't feel like a shade. It really did, didn't it? It really felt like it could have been a shade. So this is the reason why we have to investigate, is because we can't just assume it is a ghost, especially since, like, when it doesn't do anything, we all automatically assume shade, right? But as you just seen, it turned out to be a Moroi. So let's exit this, and we'll have completed our challenge of Tortoise and the Hare, Tortoise. There we go. Moroi as definitive proof that even a Moroi who goes psychotic on you can be just like a shade. 5,200 experience, and we got $400. Tier 2 motion sensors can be useful. I actually prefer this over Tier 3, especially in the house maps. And Tier 2 headgear. Again, I prefer that over flashlights. But let's see. That took about 11 minutes. And yeah, everything looks good. So we did great. We did finish challenge mode. Now we can just go ahead and remove it. And I do have a new, like a custom challenge. Not this one, right here. Basically harder professional, right? The only difference between this and professional is that I believe I changed fingerprints to 60 seconds for some crazy reason. Don't ask me why. It should actually be 120, and I just think I didn't save that fix. So let's apply this. Back. So basically it's normal professional. We just reduced grace period to 1 second. We changed the weather to snow. We turned off the activity monitor. And no doors will start open. Something else I did too, which increased the rewards to 4 times. So if you want this, here it is. You want to copy it? Go for it. In the link in the description, I'll have the code that you can enter into Tybane's cheat sheet website, and it will basically populate the settings for this difficulty. So I just want to make sure I save this. There we go. And we're going to do this as our professional. We're going to stick with tier 1 because it's, in my opinion, it's more fun on the house maps. Oh, wait, no. Let's go and use... I want to get tier 2 motion sensor, right? It's the same as tier 1. The only difference is it has sound. So we're going to use tier 2 motion sensor. And we're going to change it here. Sorry, it's a little bit annoying. Let's go to loadout 2. Okay, here's tier 1, max it out. And we are going to change specifically motion sensor tier 2. Photo camera tier 2. Let's see, salt to tier 2 because it's wider, right? And then we shall not anything else. Tier 1, firelight. We'll use this as the candle. It's the same thing as tier 1, it just lasts longer. So there's really no difference. We'll keep tier 1 crucifix. And then we'll go ahead and where's the headlamp? Oh, there it is. We'll go ahead and oh, we can't upgrade it. Okay, so that is what we're gonna use here in the loadout. Let's call it something else. Let's call it YouTube. There we go. And we'll go ahead and enable it. Bam, there we go. So that is the layout right here is what we're gonna do from here on. And then if you have any like suggestions of what you want to see me like set up for, then go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'll try them out, like with all of you, of course, not all by myself. So let's go, Gloria, Holland. So, and we shouldn't need a tripod for this, but we'll take it anyways in case we want to leave it. Now you see me take the UV this time. That is because Tanglewood is really small, and if you don't really need to take the thermo in case you can't find the ghost source, because by the time you're moving through the house, the ghost would probably have already made noise somewhere, and all you have to do is chase it. Also, on this setting, doors are all closed, so if a door opens anywhere, like we see an open door, automatically the ghost is around there. Okay, we're gonna go straight to turning on the breaker. Don't have a haunted mirror. Oh, there we go. So it's either utility room, kitchen, or dining room. Oh, and ghost. Let's just get a ghost orb. Oh, it did get a ghost orb. So it is utility room, and we have the breaker in the basement. As you can see, the usefulness of recording while you're walking is amazing. And I do believe that I have a video out of why you of like a quick and dirty tip of never missing a ghost orb, which is basically you just saw a live example of it happening, where you walk around and just record, and even if you don't see the ghost orb like with your own eyes, you will catch it with the camera. Oh shoot, I didn't use this. Yeah, you'll catch it with the camera. And that should be it for slightly setting up, right? Let's leave. We're not going to use the Ouija board right now. We can actually use it to get video recording, as well as I believe we can get a sound recording from it. Oh, apologies everyone. I need to change my YouTube stuff right now, so I need to change the title to something different because we're no longer doing Tortoise and Hare. So change the title to Perfect Professional Runs. There we go. And we'll take off and we'll just save that, and we'll change the thumbnail too. Like I made a custom thumbnail for the challenge mode. This is actually really cool. Yeah, I changed it. And we're gonna this one. So if you want to see like the new thumbnail, just go and exit and come back in. I don't recommend it though, but if you're really into wanting to see it. Alright, so repel the ghost incense while it's chasing someone. Have a team member witness a ghost event and capture a photo of the ghost. Not overly difficult. So we know where the ghost is, so we'll take ghost writing because it takes long. Spirit box and dots. Oh wait, we're not going to do ghost writing just yet because we use ghost writing to get sound in case it turns out to be sound. So instead we'll take these three. Thermo, just to get the temperature, right? And then spirit box, because it's going to take long, because it's tier 1. Tier 1 spirit box always takes long. No hiding space there. As for dots, tier 1, it's not great at all. You kind of just never want to use this if possible. Okay, we'll drop this in here. Let's make sure the ghost is still in this room. I believe I set it so that it can... Oh god! Yikes. Please don't do that. Okay, We know it's there. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? How old are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh my god. Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? Okay, it touched a switch. Okay. So it can't be a mare because it turned on a light. Here's ghost orb and no ultraviolets. And I would say spirit box, but then as you saw, the spirit box just wouldn't register. So we're gonna try the spirit box again. Turn that on. Now let's make sure it works. Are you here? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you here? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? What's your name? Where are you? Are you friendly? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Okay, so let's assume it is not Spirit Box, and for sure it is not Obake, because that was way too many. That was way too many touches with no fingerprints. Alright, so no Spirit Box. Can't say no freezing, ghost running, or dots just yet. Like, as you can see, it's not great for dots, but it's something. Actually, I think if we place it right here, it'd be better than placing it there. And we can put another dots going the other way too. And it looks like, yep, it's freezing for sure. That is definitely below 1C. And it's pretending now that's not below 1C. Leave it there. Go ahead and grab, let me check what evidence is required now. Alright, so ghost running, it can be. Dots, it can be. Okay, so we're looking for dots or ghost running. That's a good thing. You can easily get sound recordings using the ghost running, as well as a video recording. That, I believe I have empty space. Yep. And we'll take the photo camera with us. The next thing we're going to come back and take is probably, maybe, yeah, we'll take salt, and then motion sensor, and a candle, and a firelight. Get tons of media right now. Like there's no sound right now. That's okay. I check freezing. Oh no. Did it leave? Okay. Well, it threw something. Okay, door moved, and it threw something around here. Oh my god. Okay, it broke that. That's okay. Got the bone photo. And you're definitely not here. Let's go see. See an orb over here? No? Oh, okay, so it went here in the kitchen. You could kind of see the orb. Oh. Thank you. Oh. Oh wait, no, I have light switch, right? Oh, I didn't have light switch. Okay, it doesn't matter. But it definitely is in here. Let me turn that back off. Right? I did see an orb. Wait, what? Wait, are you still in here? Wait, why is the temps going up so high? You know what? It might be that the ghost is leaving this room a lot. So, yeah, definitely it's because the ghost is leaving the room a lot. Okay, so I moved ever so slightly and I nicked it, and that is why it vanished. That, or it just decided to disappear immediately. Oh, right. Oh, there's no EMF from that. That's interesting. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm waiting for it to do something like touch the ghost writing book. And I'm gonna take a picture of it because it seems to like doing events. It really likes doing events. I'm gonna leave, and yeah, it might be a if it's a rev, I've never seen a rev do multiple events like that in a row. Oh, maybe it is. 58%. Interesting. Go ahead and take sanity. And go this quickly. Oh, right, I put it down. I moved it. Alright, so here's what we can do. We got Bone, Shadow Ghost. We can get EMF. And theoretically, oh, we can get freezing too. That's 2 pictures already. And then we get the Ouija board as our 5th photo. From here, we've already got the media videos, and we've gotten a ghost event from media sounds, so we don't need that anymore. What we can do is use the Ouija board to get one of those sounds, and the fire. We use a firelight too to also get fire disturbed, fire extinguished. Okay. All right, 80%. Let's take this in case, like, since it's very event heavy, there's risk of it touching me like multiple times and a hut beginning. Oh, I don't have a lighter. Oops. It hasn't written a book. Is it freezing? Okay, it is in this room. It just really likes to roam out of the room. Yeah, you can see the all of that. Yeah, free. Good. And wait, oh no. Okay, so I threw the thermo somewhere. Why did I throw it? Okay. Yep. Unfortunately I lost the thermo. So gonna have to get a new one. Not there? Gonna have to get a new thermo. That's the only problem, like, right? When you're just in the middle of something, something happens, and then you just throw, right? You just chuck your something around, and it just vanishes from there. I mean, I'll probably find it soon. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's just a matter of I need it now. Okay, so we're gonna leave this here. And probably, if I threw it, it probably flew, like, under here somewhere, right? Grab a little matchsticks. Go, and this is still tier 1, right? Yeah. Alright, so it's a little bit quiet. A little bit of a quiet ghost, but that's okay. It should still be, we should still be fine. Like we're just making sure that's a rev or a U-ray. There, still here. Okay, so yeah, so okay. Still see the temps are below 5, and it clearly does enjoy roaming, like a lot. It's all over the place. Oh, okay. I was waiting for Mist Ball to pop up, but I guess not. I have this in my hand on. There we go. Oh. Okay, somewhere close by. Oh no. That's one of the things that could happen. A ghost would, let's say, start trying to do a paranormal. Well, you can get sound recording from a ghost, right? But then at the same time, the firelight goes off, and it kind of throws you off a little bit because you kind of want the sound that you're really chasing, but another sound source, and then you kind of try and chase after that. And then sometimes, and for the most part, you kind of miss both. Yeah, so we got that. Fire extinguished, good. Oh, here we go. Another sound. Louder. Over here. Oh, that looks coming from here. Alright, we got all our sounds now. Good. Now talking ghost event. Now we just need to grab, what is it? The first object. And freezing, if it ever goes to freezing. Yeah. Let's do a cursed object. Hopefully, like, let's say a ghost photo pops up, right? Like a full ghost photo rather than a shadow ghost. Okay, repel the ghost incense while chasing someone. So let's easily just start hide and seek, and then let's see me incense, and we got it right away. Oh, getting close to freezing. Finally. Oh, wait. Why am I so sure that it's... Oh, right. I was like, why am I so sure it's freezing? But I was looking here when I said that. Turn off the light again. Definitely enjoys turning off those lights. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to not rely on freezing temps to get the last photo. So with EMF, we have Ouija board, bone, and shadow ghost. Usually, that was dots. It's a Hare. That doesn't count as interaction. Okay, so now I know it's dots, and it turns out to be a Hare. Ghost orb, what am I doing? There we go. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So it makes sense, it's a Hare. It hasn't written in a book a single time. So let's grab the other, let's see, the other dots, and hopefully it manifests, not manifests itself, but it does pop up quickly. So sometimes a Hare, can be super noisy like this, and then all of a sudden not be super noisy. So, yeah. Hare is a little bit tricky at times to deal with. We're gonna sit here. We just need a good dots photo. Or a miss ball. No. It does like doing stuff, so that's good. And I'm gonna, next time this rings, I'm going to see if you can take a picture of that. On Hare. We got freezing yet? No, we don't. Goodness. Alright, so how's everyone today? Well, we sit here with Hare. Let's just, I don't know. Tell me about your day. Leave a comment. Was your day great? Was your day bad? Was your day boring? Your day fun? Just any old thing, right? Just go ahead. Now I know I saw dots. It was very quick and very subtle, but the dots did appear. And it wasn't like I saw dots and it was actually my breath. It actually was a ghost moving like so. Now did we grab it? Dots ghost. Okay, so everything's good. And repel the ghost with incense. Okay, so we're just gonna grab first object. Make sure our mic is off. We do not want to actually have your mic on while you're holding this Ouija board. Just in case you right click and then you accidentally say something and it triggers it. Okay, so we're gonna do here. And put these down. We're gonna grab a crucifix. Just because if it does, like, just for safety measure, it's not gonna hunt at this sanity, right? 76%, it's just not going to. So we'll just take 2 cruces and an incense. Like I said, it's not gonna hunt. You're perfectly safe at 76% sanity when it comes to a Hare. Mainly just because. There we go, there we go. There. We'll go inside in case it's actually right here. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. This. Close this. We need to make sure it's not actually in the foyer before we call it. not. It is very slow. Okay, now did I get it? Okay, so it was chasing me. That's good. Oh, look at it coming. Sounds like it's coming back. Always have to be aware. When you're in a hunt, always watch the doors. Always watch the doors because it can open it, so don't go AFK when you're in a closet. Even if you're in like... Actually, just don't go AFK at all when you're hunting. Just wait until the hunt's over. And if you really do need to AFK, just go outside. Do it there. That's like your 100% safe zone. Because you AFK inside like a closet, like so, and then it opens it, it can still walk by and see you through an opening in a closet. At which point you literally just die. So, pro tip. Actually, not pro tip. It's kind of a basic tip. So, basic tip for you. And we got dots. There we go. Perfect.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
They? What? No. Okay, so it must have been because of the thermo. So it just bobbed below 1C, but then doesn't count as freezing? Is that how tier 1 works? We had freezing, orbs, and dots. So we get rid of freezing. We have a thing, which would have been ghostwriting. Really? You saw how long it took for ghostwriting, right? It took a long time. That's interesting. And you did see the thermal, right? I wasn't crazy. Where the thermal went below 1C, right? It actually did. So that's why I believed it was freezing temps. That was interesting. So new thing to remember is that for tier 1, make sure it goes below 0 before you assume freezing. Okay. And they can never write in the ghostwriting book, apparently. Alright, so what I want to do is go ahead to... We'll increase our tiers now, just cause, right? And let's disable and reload. And we actually have 5,000 money now. So let's go ahead and get... I don't think parabolic mic is useful for anything, for any map that's not a medium or higher. So sound recorder or tripod. I find using sound recorders are something I use a lot, so we'll use that. Okay, let's do Camp Woodwind this time. There we go. And the UA felt slow, but we're at 100% ghost speed, so that's interesting. Alright, so William Lee, instantly not Banshee, not Diane, as they can only be females. Let's go ahead and look for orbs, EMF, and thermal right away. And key, and we're going to go straight for the generator. This is the key thing to always remember. Get the generator, which apparently doesn't appear on the map. Interesting. And we don't have tier 2 headgear yet, so grab the lighter and move on. Alright, so because it's snowing, every room is weather temps, so that basically means they're all going to be below 5. They're all going to go down to 5. Okay, always check the stalls when you go into the washroom. Might find yourself a ghost orb hiding in there. After that, you kind of want to make sure the campsite area lights are all on. Because when they're on, you don't lose any sanity. Hiding spots. Okay, so those are blocked off. I'll turn this light on. There we go. 100% no sanity loss. Turn this light on too. And when these 3 lights are on, from the poles, you basically won't lose sanity when you're walking around a campsite now. Only other one to turn on is Lover's Bench, I think that's what it's called. And then, as you're walking around, you should not lose any sanity. So far, there are no orbs anywhere. And let's turn the light here into Lover's Bench. Oh, I just heard it. See, where are you? Ah, there it is. Oh. Oh, a shoe. Okay. For some reason, always seems to be in the red tent, and I always have a hard time finding the light. Oh, and the bone's here too. Nice. Ah, we have our cold breath. Means it's... Oh god, it scared me. Okay. EMF 5. Excellent. That's fast. Now let's see if there's orbs hidden in here. Sometimes they take about a second or two to appear, so just do a little pan around. If you still see nothing, then it's probably nothing. Okay, we're gonna put this camera right... Actually, no, it could throw the camera pretty far, so let's instead put the camera out here. We can still throw it from out here. It's just safer, right? When an object isn't in the ghost room. I'm not saying it's less likely that the ghost will interact with it, but it probably won't as much as stuff with objects in its own room. And that's not a thing, by the way. A ghost can interact with anything within its range. Okay, so dots, writing, and actually not writing, like I said. One keep writing for sound recording, video, and photos. We'll take these three. Maybe we'll get a dots ghost right away. Go ahead and turn on the campfire. Go. I believe that's considered a light source. Don't quote me on that. I need to double check that. But I do believe it is, because the campsite has no lights. Unless you're talking about this center pole lights, right? But I don't know. Picture the bone, grab it. Actually, always make sure you got the bone photo before you grab it. Don't do what I just did. Are you here? How old are you? Oh god, that's scared me. Apologies. And we have that. Alright, good. We can get sound recording from that now. We got no ghost doors. We got spirit box. So we're looking at Galu, Wraith, Spirit, or Twins. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's probably Galu. Move the shoe. Actually. Oh, and we have EMF 5. Yeah, I do have that. Where's the other shoe? Oh, I have it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna turn this on right there. And the reason being is because we can take a picture of it. So let's put and this stuff over there. I'll put our camera right there, as well as our thermo, because we don't want to lose this again. Mine's just a tier 2, so it's going to be hard to lose. And yeah, we'll leave it like so. Okay, next thing to bring in is the sound recorder. And then I don't think we do have a wraith. So sound recorder, salt, and motion sensor. We can find out whether it's a wraith right away or not. And we can also determine whether or not it has ultraviolet. Wait. Yeah. That down. We're going to put this pointing up in a V, okay? And okay, so in a V, that way, like, the ghost is can walk. Actually, you know what? Let's just do like this, because the ghost can walk right across, right? Like right here. And if there's no good place to put, why do I have incense? That's why I didn't have enough space. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Okay, so the reason why I have the V motion sensor pointing up is because as long as if the ghost walks through it, it will have walked within range of stepping on the salt. So yeah, and it's also useful if you don't have space, like a wall, to put the motion sensor down, like right here. You can't do it like that, right? So putting on the ground, pointing up in a V is actually better than having it a single vertical line. Okay, so it is moving, so put that right there. Put the salt off to the side. We got any sounds? Oh, we do somewhere. Here we go. Oh, okay, so there's no, it's a wraith. I just heard the motion. Oh wait, no. I probably heard myself go past it. I heard the motion sensor go off, but oh, there it is. And we have ultraviolet. Let's grab that. There we go. We have ultraviolet, and it's a Galu, as I suspected. Now, here's a fun thing. If we use salt again, it shouldn't be able to step in it again. So let's just watch. And, oh, we should probably get this while we're at it. Where is my sound recorder? See, I threw it, like, mindlessly. Are you here? How old are you?
Older.
There we go, we got that. And we just need to get EMF 5. And from there, we've got ourselves our Galu. Okay, so let's make sure it's actually still in this room. 1.2. Okay, so we're just waiting for it to step in a salt. Well, to go past the salt, because I want to show you, if you have a Galu walk through a salt once, then just the next time it goes over salt, it shouldn't interact with it, unless if it walks through 2 salts. Ah, there we go. There you go. So because of this, you have to be very careful that if you see a ghost walk through salt, and then the very next time it goes past the salt again, and it doesn't disturb the salt, do not assume it's a wraith anymore. Or do not assume it is a wraith because it didn't disturb the salt. In fact, you need to say it's a Galu, because it changes states depending on the protective equipment used, and in this case, oh god, it scared me. In this case, the protective equipment would have been the salt being stepped in. And then it changes state to enraged, and from there it becomes immune to protective equipment. Well, immune to stepping in salt. So that's why now it's not disturbing salt at all. Now, if that made sense to you, great. If it didn't, I'm gonna have a video explaining that properly. Alright, so now we can get our perfect. So we need a photo ghost. That's gonna be pretty tricky. Cleanse the area near the ghost. And let's see, so we can grab firelight. No, we can't get a firelight photo. Let's see, we need a handprint photo. That'd be ideal. And what evidence do we have? Spirit box, ultraviolet, EMF. That's actually not good. We can get burning out firelight, motion sensor, and we can't get disturbed salt anymore because kind of botched that. Okay, we'll have this. And just need to wait for it to touch. Oh. Not gonna be dots, so we put that to the side. We'll open this, and now when if it throws the book, which it will because it doesn't have ghost writing, we'll get object thrown. There we go, motion sensor. And you can still see it has not stepped in salt. If you want to be able to step in salt again, then all you have to do is start a hunt, and it will reset back to its I believe its normal state. So put that down, and we got all our audio. Yeah, first look at media. Okay, so that's a misball. No, oh dang it! I lost my video recorder. I totally missed that. Okay, so we're gonna take both of these. Put the salt away because we don't need that. What we're going to grab now is a fire extinguisher. Not a fire extinguisher. We're going to grab the firelight so we can get fire extinguished. Then we also need to find out what cursed object is here too. So we definitely don't have Ouija board. Do we have semicircle? This one's a little bit hard to see unless the lights are on. So we don't. And music box is in the yellow tent. So we'll check that afterward. How's our sanity? 82%, and we know it's a Galu. So I believe, what can Galu hunt at? A Galu hunts. Cheat sheet. Teach me. Galu hunts at 60% because it is enraged right now. So we're not going to be hunted. So that's a good thing. We're just currently going to check for the music box. I don't think it's here. No. Okay, we can check for the monkey paw, which is here in Lover's Bench. Nope. Okay. Voodoo doll? Usually voodoo doll. No, it's not. And there's no haunted mirror either. Okay, I totally missed something. So I'll check afterwards. open this up. Oh no, shoot. Oh, gee. Oh man, okay. Take a photo. Dang it. Okay, get rid of that. Unfortunately, fire extinguished does not count as a ghost photo. It'd be nice if it did, if there were more options for media. But I kind of understand why they did this, right? They limited the amount of media you can get, is because... Oh. Sorry, I thought that was muted. So as I was saying, I understand why they limited the amount of media you can get, is because of the 3 salt trick, right? You can fill up, previously before the update, you could fill up your journal with 3-star photos of all salts, right? And then you basically get yourself a perfect game like instantly. There's like no logic and nothing else to think about. Drop 3 salts in one place, go steps in it, and from there you have all 9 pictures. So it was really simple back then. Now you need to have unique photos, unique media in general, which I personally like. It makes it actually makes perfects not feel so stupid, really, right? Stupidly easy. So yeah, I enjoy it. I like the challenge. Okay, so let's see. We have EMF media, right? Yeah, EMF reading. So this is the problem right now. We are in a state where we know what ghost it is. We need more pictures and more media, but there's no voodoo doll here. I didn't see the ghost writing. Oh, tarot cards, tarot cards, tarot cards. Tarot cards I always forget about in here. So that's definitely what it is. Could be right here, right? There it is. Alright. There we go. Then we just need any kind of video. We're really short on video, so if we can get to hunt, we can reset it so that I can step in salt again. But I kind of want to... Oh, light switch. There we go. I kind of want to avoid that for now. And it doesn't have ultraviolet, right? Yeah. Wait, it does have ultra... Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Now we got our fingerprint. That's good. Fingerprint and footprint are unique UV pieces of evidence, so take advantage of that. It is insanely... it's great that they separated it. It would have been awful if they didn't. Where... Oh, see, I threw my video camera again. Okay. Yeah, it's great that they separated the UV. Like, I really appreciate it. Okay, so we have light switched, fire extinguisher in most instance. We have all that, and a capture full of the ghost. Okay, so we need to get rid of one of these. So let's go ahead and just get rid of fingerprints. The reason being is because if you have a capture the enter media here, then you kind of need to leave one spot open for that. Reaction. That was a little slow to react, by the way. It could have been a lot faster. We just need one more. I guess a ghost event would do it. But it's with a tarot card, it's risky because if you end up getting a death card, it's gonna hunt immediately. But ideally, you want it to not give you what's it called? That shadow ghost card image. That's the ideal one to get. So we're gonna take a cruci and we're going to use the tarot cards. And since we wanted to not hunt right here, right? Because we use tarot cards and it does an event right here, and it hunts immediately afterwards, it'll see us and kill us. So ideally, we're going to want to place this here and then right here. That way it protects us from being spawned in on. Now let's move the tarot cards over into there. Put it right there. Put that there and that there. And let's see. We've set that up. And now we just need a ghost photo. We could get a ghost hunting video, which shouldn't be super difficult. Oh, not this. I want the incense. Now, in order to do that, we could loop it around here, incense it, record it, have another incense out, and basically just incense again while we... No, 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 no. Ah. Dude, that was perfect. I could have easily gotten an event from that. Alright, so since that did not work out, what can I draw? That. And if I take the tarot cards, switch over, it's a lighter immediately. Put that down. Tarot cards, photo, okay. So hopefully not. That is exactly not what I want to see. Just an FYI. Oh god, that's terrifying. So hopefully the next one turns out to be, the next card turns out to be an event card rather than a death card. Okay. Yep. Oh man. Really scary when you're right beside it like that. Alright, so turn off all the lights. Let's turn them back on. Right, you can't turn on lights if you're holding tarot cards for some unknown reason. Unsure why, it's just how it is. Okay, so let's turn on the other light in the campsite. And then we're going to go grab the tarot cards again. And hopefully this time, we, let's say, get sanity drains. Our sanity drain to like 50%. Or oh no. Or ideally... Is that it? Oh, dang it. Or we get an event card. Oh, no. Goodness. I threw it somewhere. See? What I hate doing. Okay, well... Wait, is that it? No, it's not it. Okay, so I was over here. I looked at this, and then I threw it. Oh, it must have gotten thrown somewhere around here. Yep. I lost the tarot cards. Well, big whoop. Alright, so now I just gotta drain my sanity. That's what I gotta do. So where can I do it? Yellow tent? Does this have a place where I can hide? Hiding spot? No. Okay, so currently I'm just looking for a hiding spot. Okay, there's one right there, so I can drop my sanity here. Let's make sure that I have this ready to go. So, lights are on, right? Yep. And we're gonna have a crucifix there too. Okay. We'll have a crucifix right there. That way, in case it does an event, I can still take, like, I can do a video recording of it, as well as a photo. And we'll get our photo right away. That one's the most important one. Like that. Unfortunately, you can't place on the tables. I feel like I used to be able to, but for some reason I can't anymore. I don't know why. It's clearly just a bug. Like, I don't understand. If it isn't, I don't understand why the devs would do that, but I don't think they would do that. Okay. Where is the Lucy? Yeah, I must have moved it like here. Oh, right, I put in the green tent. And I put it right here. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna put it on top of us. Then we're going to drain our sanity. Now, ideally, it's going to want to hunt on us, or do an event on us. But I think what we should do, like, to make it easier for us, is to put down these 3 flashlights, right? So we can actually see it when it's if it's hunting. Put one there. There we go. Because there's always a risk, especially in dark areas, of you walking into a ghost when it blinks, and it's especially hard. The heck. Okay, so that's not a good place. So it's especially hard to dodge the ghost in the dark. That's why you always want to like have a breaker on or the room lights on. There we go. I thought when I threw the flashlight that all of a sudden like it glitched out the game where all the lights just shut off. Turns out it's not the case. I'm not a glitchy person. Okay, last one more after this. Let's move the ball. Casting too large of a shadow. And we're gonna have the last flashlight point towards the hiding spot. Like right here should be good. There we go. Let's actually move this a little bit. Kind of have like a circular spotlight on us. And we'll have this. I think I would like it here. Like right a little higher. Yeah, I like that, see? I can actually see it more easily. Have this. And I'll leave the crucifix probably a bit further out, right? Okay, so we have that. Do we have the camera? Alright, so I think I turned the lights off. Want to make sure? Yep. The camera ready to go. Let's put this up here. That down. Okay, now we just need to sit. We're gonna wait for a little bit, and hopefully it doesn't event. If it doesn't event, I can just get up and take a picture right away, and hopefully see it, right? Hopefully it's not a shadow ghost, because those are a bit harder to... Those are hard photos to take a picture of, because if you aim wrong, especially with like under tier 3 camera, you might not have enough time to take a second picture. Plus, since the album is 4 out of 5 photos, you need time to delete photos too. I only have one more shot. If I make a mistake now, and I delete it, and I make a second mistake, then instantly I cannot get it perfect anymore. Okay. Like I said, we're just waiting for the ghost to pop up. Shouldn't take really long. I think I turned off the... I'm pretty sure it turned off the... I don't know what it's called. Yeah, there we go. Turn off the campfire. Alright, so picnic area here. I've only had my tarot cards. That would be ideal. I don't, so I have to work with something else. Okay, turn the breaker off again. I don't know if I should move for this one. It might be better to just sit here and let my sanity go all the way down. Oh, you know what I just realized? Events can only happen when you're close enough to the ghost. So, like, I believe close enough to interaction rate. So, if we're here in our hiding spot, that means we're outside of the vent range. Because if it's still in the ghost room, then its event range would be the washroom. And partially in Lover's Bench, but there's no hiding spots there whatsoever. So, like, if it doesn't event on us there, we're pretty much, we're basically, yeah, really fish out of water. Easiest way to put it. So, I want to double check carefully on what kind of photos we can actually get. So, photo cameras. We can get all the ghosts. We get a burned crucifix. Oh, a burned crucifix. See, I constantly forget about the burned crucifix photo. So, we'll actually do that instead. Oh no, but we need a ghost photo. So, we actually do need to try for a hunt. Okay, so that's a no-go. We can record the burned crucifix though, so that's something. Let's do this. Grab incense. And let's try and get close enough so that it could start hunting. Well, it can do an event. We'll turn on the generator, of course, so we can see it happening. And let's turn on the washroom light too, because in the stalls... Oh, no, oh no, what am I doing? Oh, dang it. Okay. I have such a habit of just taking pictures of everything. So I was trying to say, the stalls actually count as hiding spots. So, even here too, like unofficial, right? They're unofficial. Yeah, they count as unofficial hiding spots. So you can actually hide here and hope it doesn't, like, I don't know, walk in. From what I understand, ghosts cannot see through doors, and these counts as doors, I believe. Okay. Ooh, so tricky. So tricky. It always sounds like it's hunting. Like, starting an event. Come on. Do something. Okay, I'm gonna check my sanity. I want to see that's actually... Come on, closer, 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 closer. Got a ghost photo. Nice. Alright, that was really lucky. Got a ghost photo right there. Now, we just need to get a video of really anything. So we have motion sense, fire extinguished, and interaction array, and light switch. There's nothing else we can really get except for objects thrown or a ghost hunting. So I don't really know what else we can do except for those two. And yeah, there's really nothing else. So we can put this camera away. Go ahead and average sanity is 41%. It's a Galu. It should be able to hunt right now, so it's weird that it's not. Let's thinking of whether I should use, but I don't think I need to. An idea here. You could burn a crucifix. Burned crucifix is what we can do. Okay. So the fact that it's not hunting is strange as it... Where's my crucifix? Oh, I moved it, right? Yeah, right there. So the fact that it's not hunting is strange all by itself. Because it should be able to hunt at this point. I'm gonna put this in there. Have our incense out. Grab the other crucifix. And then record it burning one of them. Right there. Okay, we're gonna sit in here. I need my video camera. One thing I need, I forget about it. So I need my video camera. Oh god. Oh, you're... Okay, so it's definitely hunting. Oh god. My only safe space. Okay, I'm lucky if I survive this. As you can tell, it's super fast. So the fact that it hunts in a completely different spot means it actually moved. So it's not by the red tent anymore. Definitely is. It definitely moved to campsite. Campsite A. So we gotta move that right away. Did I seriously lose my crucifix? Okay, here's one of them. So it's here somewhere. Let's chuck it down and then leave. Okay, so it hunted, which means that, oh, it hunted, and that means it can step on disturbed salt now. So we don't have to actually worry about getting another hunt. go, 70. Okay, so we'll take salt with us. I need to figure out where the ghost is again. We'll take this, and I think it definitely it started hunting here. We're at 7 degrees Celsius, so it doesn't. This is not low enough for the ghost to start hunting. Well, for it to be a ghost room, considering we're outside in the snowy weather. 10.6. It did hunt out here though. So that's weird. Okay. On. Maybe it's actually here. 4.3. 0.2. Okay, so does snowy weather bring its base temps be 5 degrees Celsius? Or was I wrong, right? 0.3. 7. Just by these temps right here, it's below 5, right? 5.9. 0.5. Okay, well, it's somewhere around here, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and find my video camera. Yep. I'm just gonna grab a brand new one. I'm not sure where it is. Go. We just needed to step into salt once. That's really it. So, if it is here, then that's good. It means we just put the salt right at the entrance and eventually we'll step on it. But if it's here, then on. No. I don't think it's here. Temps are going up too much. Blue tent? No. 6. Oh, I just heard it. Remember this way. Okay, you turn that back on. The reason why you want to turn the breaker back on immediately after it turns off is so the temps don't go back down to their lowest points, right? If they do that, then you're going to have a hard time finding the ghost again. Okay, so I know I heard it around here somewhere. Okay, maybe Lover's Bench. Oh, here. Okay, so good thing I didn't put the salt down. Would have wasted it. Okay, so put the salt down over here. There it is. Wanted to make sure I have all my oh my goodness, what is it called? Optional objectives complete. 1, 2, 3. And we're just waiting for one of them to be stepped in. Doesn't matter which one. The point of this is we need to get one of them stepped in and record it immediately. If we miss this, it needs to hunt again before it's going to be able to step in salt again. So I got light switch. There we go. Yeah, light switched. Oh, good. We're good. Fantastic. Now, the Camp Woodwind took a lot longer than it normally should. It's, mainly it's just because I lost the tarot cards, and I didn't get Disturbed Salt, so things can happen that really lengthen the amount of time you spend in a map, as you just seen, but usually it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, you can usually work around it. So, if things start to feel wrong and out of place, come back in the van, take a breather, and think up a game plan. Here we go, perfect. And because it was 4 times experience, we got 2,087 experience rather than a normal 1,500. So 36 minutes for this one map. Like I said, things can go sideways, and you could be stalled. But keep at it, and you'll definitely be able to get your completion. Alright, so I just want to do one more Tanglewood Drive map. Let's go straight into it. And again, we're going to do it perfect. So, Ghost Orbs, EMF, and Ultraviolet. Wait, not Ultraviolet. Actually, yeah, Ultraviolet. And we'll take a lighter with us. Alright, so first things first, as always, turn on the breaker. And when you're walking, always make sure you're recording. Because sometimes you can miss an orb and you would walk out of a room that has the orb, right? The video camera does not lie. So if it starts recording something random, then you know you've either got a ghost interaction, a ghost something, or the orb itself. And I do believe I heard a ghost touch something around here. Oh, sounds like it's in the boys' room. Was it in here? Yeah, touch the shoe. So it's in this room. That or the foyer. One of the got a breath in here. So it's probably in here. So it's either here or the foyer, but I'm assuming it's in this room. EMF 5. Look at that. Instantly. You missed it though. That's the unfortunate thing. The good thing is we have this as a hiding spot. So we can actually hide in the ghost room and not be killed. Alright, so spirit box, thermo. We don't need thermo yet. There's no way it's going to be that cold. Take this. And we can take in motion sensor right now. I'm just taking motion sensor to put it in there for a future wraith test and to get video evidence. Go ahead and do. Oh, gee. Okay, so I'll touch the door. One did it touch? One. No. Okay. Sure, we got the right door. EMF 2. Okay, so there's no ultraviolet on this door. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about ultraviolet now. And also, there were no ghost orbs, so we don't have to worry about any of that. We do have a moray problem, but so we'll save this until after, until we actually need to look for it. Put it here. We'll keep EMF reader on right beside it, and we should again, and we'll double check for ultraviolet. Remember, Obakes can hide have a 25% chance of hiding their ultraviolet. If they do that, then you're just gonna instantly miss it. Okay, let's put that right there, and we'll just go ahead and grab the sound recorder, the salt, and ghost brain book. Oh, firelight, I mean. Sound recorder, that, and salt. Now, are you talking? Yes, you are. Okay, so it's definitely walking through here. That's good. Moving this out of the way, because actually we can do like that. There we go. And we'll have the candlestick be placed right here, along with the motion sensor, and have our camera right there, and we have our sound recorder not in our hand. See, I threw it without realizing I did that. So put this here, put salt down, and we recorded the evidence, or the event. Or not. We totally missed that. Alright. So, totally missed the evidence. Okay, we got dots. I just saw it. Fire extinguished. We got it. Oh. That was me. Most sense. Good. What? Shoot, I got 2 motion sensed. Where? I can't uncrouch. That was weird. Oh, I was trying to uncrouch, but it wouldn't let me for some reason. And it's not stepping in the salt at all, so it definitely is just a wraith. So let's go ahead and just record. We can do this now, since we know it's a wraith. That shouldn't count. Yeah, it doesn't count. Maybe it's an EMF 5 though. We can get sound from that. Nope. Okay, so it'll get spirit box. So we'll do spirit box since it's safely not going to be immortalized, so we can do this without getting killed. Turn it on. Oh. Yeah, okay, so that's groaning, I believe. Yeah. Are you here? How old are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Okay, it's not working. Turn off the breaker. Are you here? Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? There we go. Alright, so now let's turn it off. Let's go ahead and turn on the breaker again. If you're ever like, you don't have a light source. Oh, that scared me. Okay, so I was trying to say, if you don't have a light source, it's okay. Use your lighter if you have it, especially if you have a tier 3 lighter. I believe it takes 10 minutes for the tier 3 lighter to run out. Alright, so we got Spirit Box Response, which is hard to get if you're using text. So if you have a mic, use it. If you don't, then you're going to have to use something else, like Fire Extinguishing to grab. And then we have Motion Sense Fire Extinguished. Good. We can't get Disturbed Salt, so that has to be ruled out. And we need photos. So it seems to be enjoying doing its events quite a lot. So let's bring in a camera, because we can get both a ghost photo event and a dots ghost. From there, no ultraviolet, it has dots. Got Spirit Box. And the last one is EMF 5. Oh, I didn't mark it off. Apologies. Okay, there we go. Then it's going to throw the book, so that'll count as an object thrown. We'll take another dots projector, and our sanity is fine. Race hunt at 50%. So, yeah, we don't have to worry too much about it hunting for a long while. I think that's really all we... We'll take the book too, because since it doesn't have ghost writing, it's going to throw a book, and that could be object thrown. Be careful when putting the book down on the bed. There's a glitch where if you put it on the bed, it can actually get eaten up by the bed. And obviously, what was that? Oh, right. You just seen this automatically go off randomly, right? That is a Wraith ability. What it did was it uses the ability and teleported directly to me. Oh, what? Okay, turn off the lights. So it's not doing dots anymore. That should count because I got the edge of it. Go. Now, that's not going to count. Got all the sound. We need our video camera. So we need our video camera. What I'm trying to do is get like some kind of interaction to pop up, or ideally, it doing a ghost event, right? Because we don't need a photo of the ghost at all, which is really speeds things up. So if you don't need that, then go ahead and fill up your album with everything you possibly can. If you ever need to capture like a ghost photo or a ghost video, then you need to make sure there's a spot open for that. Yeah. Go. Got the EMF photo ready, so we don't need that. Oh, shoot. Constantly missed. On. Oh, so close. Really close. Oh, that should be... that should have dropped my sanity enough that I could probably be hunted. Like, if I lose just a bit more sanity. Yeah, there we go. One more event, and it would be able to hunt. So, we're going to take a sanity med. And we're going to take a cruci in there. We're going to make it hunt. We're going to make it hunt, so it burns a crucifix. And that'll allow us to get our last photo and our last video if we have a hard time grabbing it for some reason. Okay, so here, first object, and then a cursed object and then a bone photo. Easy. That'll fill up 4. And then for this, we just need a dots recording. Yeah, dots recording. I don't know what else. A bit difficult to say. There. So we're gonna keep this in our hand. After we put the creases down, we're going to go search for the bone as well as the cursed object. And because it's Tanglewood, it definitely is going to be pretty easy to find it all. But there, this out here. Go. We'll take our video camera and start looking for the bone. Nothing in the washroom. Nursery. Nothing in the nursery. Master bedroom. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Alright, so that was an easy find. Very happy about that. Sometimes it's like the clavicle or a foot, right? And those are hard because they're really tiny. Usually a voodoo doll. So I just want to double check. Yeah. Usually a voodoo doll, right? Okay, let's take the voodoo doll. We can actually use this to kill our sanity. To drop it down to 0. But we're not going to use it yet. We're going to put it here in the hiding space for now. Right there. And we have a dots ghost photo, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. That's an interaction. Go. There we go. Now all we need to do is burn the crucifix. And we've actually finished it. So. Very cool. Oh, right. Like I said, we're going to kill our... Like I said, we're going to drop our sanity to nothing. Okay? There's a reason for this. That way, it'll start a hunt. What we don't want to happen is for it to do a hunt from the voodoo doll, because it's cursed hunt. Cursed hunts can't be blocked with normal crucifixes. They can only be blocked with a tier 3 crucifix. So if you do this, you need a tier 2 crucifix if the voodoo doll starts a cursed hunt. So turn off your mic. Oh god, it scared me. Wait, light switch, right? Actually records. I don't know if that counts as an interaction. Oh, it counts as light. Wait. Hold on a second. Look very carefully. It says interaction as a duplicate. What? Okay, so devs, you probably won't watch this, but if like one of you viewers, right? Clearly, this is a bug. So a duplicate interaction photo that has no duplicate interactions here. So definitely take a look at your code because there's an issue. So let's remove that, and hopefully put down. Oops. That didn't count? Was it because I was... Okay. I had to move quick. Okay, it really wants to touch stuff. Alright, so we got all our unique video media. We got all our unique sounds, and we just need it to now hunt. And we basically just need it to hunt now, right? Not a cursed hunt like it is doing right now, but a normal hunt, because it'll burn the crucifix, and then we'll be able to... Oh shoot! And then we'll be able to get our last what is it called? Our last photo. We also need to go back outside and get an incense too. Oh, it went downstairs. When the lights go off, the hunt is over. There we go. Okay, let's go grab a crucifix. Not a crucifix. Oh my goodness. Let's not grab a crucifix. Let's grab our incense. After we get a burning incense photo, we can go ahead and just incense it. You still gotta make sure like this light is on. It needs to see us. Oh. Here we got that. Okay. So I'm just getting a little confused here. Okay, so we'll do this. Do that. We'll protect ourselves right here with crucifixes, and then it's gonna try. It tries to. Oh my god. Okay, thank you. That scared me. Okay, it tried to hunt immediately after an event. This is why you need to be careful. All right. So if you see it doing an event, don't assume it's back in its favorite room. Always assume it's still in the same room with you, unless you have like a motion sensor in the favorite room, which will go off, or something in the favorite room, ghost room, called favorite room because that's what it's called in game. If there's something in the favorite room that can get triggered, then that's what you listen for. But you want to make sure that it's back in its ghost room before you assume it's in its ghost room. So don't ever assume it goes back to its ghost room after it does an event. Assume it's still in that same spot with you. Okay, so repel the ghost, we did all that. We got all the unique photos, all the unique media, no random duplicate again for some buggy reason. And we got all the media sounds. And we know it's a wraith because it didn't interact with the salt over there. See? Perfect. Look at that. Again, this took a little bit long, but it wasn't overly long, and it's not overly difficult. Perfects always take long in general, especially now since they have more harder requirements to fulfill, which it should have been in the beginning, but that's like beta, right? Pretty sure Phasmo's coming out with version 1 very soon.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
All right,
ready
look at that. $400, cool. And it took 16 minutes, which is about the same length that I normally take anyways. Then we have all this. I lost 101% sanity, which is fascinating. Did the ghost even change rooms? No, 0. Very cool. So, this is the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we are going to do Phasmo again on Wednesday. Same time, we're going to do like normal, perfect professionals. We might bring it up to Nightmare. Probably. We probably will do that, because professional's starting to get a little easy. And especially since we have tier 2 items, we can go up difficulties more easily without fear of just getting wiped out instantly. When we get tier 3, we'll go up to insanity. Maybe, right? Maybe. And then I also want to try and check out Sunny Meadows, but the restricted versions, because the maps are small. They're actually pretty small. It's just a matter of them being dark. That's the issue. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and if you can support the channel, check the links in the description for ways to do that. And you can follow me on Mastodon. Just go ahead and click that link in the description. Don't forget to subscribe. Before you leave, hit the notification bell. And remember that I'm streaming Mondays and Wednesdays for Phasmo. If you're interested in live retro RPG walkthroughs like Wild Arms, for instance, or Vanguard Bandits, which is what I'm doing currently, head over to my main channel at gaminglinkmedia, and you'll find all of it there. For those, I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, same time, 9:15 to about 11:30. So, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and see you in the next stream.